Welcome back to Wake Up America. I'm Allison Maloney. We have mentioned the 2023 Purple Heart Patriot Project officially kicking off today in New York, paying tribute and honoring those who sacrifice and put their lives on the line to keep this country safe and free. Representatives from each state receiving the opportunity to stand for heroes and explore historic sites connected to the Purple Heart. And we now have two who have a lot in common with us here in studio, our two Army veterans and two-time recipients of the Purple Heart. Let's welcome in U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Dr. Vanessa Schieber and U.S. Army PFC Robert Senter. First of all, thank you for your service. Thank you so much for everything that you have done, and we really appreciate you being here today. Dr. Schieber, you are a two-time Purple Heart recipient in your fight. So you served in the global war against terrorism. Tell us about this week and what does it feel like to be here in New York and talk to other Purple Heart recipients?
So it's the great thing is you meet people from different branches, different age groups, but you have like this automatic connection, even though you've never met them before. And then spending a whole week together with them, getting to see New York City, so it's a good experience.
I'm sure. Private Senter, you enlisted in the Army in 1943. Right. You served during World War II. Thank you for your service and for everything that you've done. You have two Purple Hearts. Two. What is it like for you to be in New York, to be with all of these other Purple Heart recipients?
Okay.
What is it? Tell me how it feels.
What you mean do?
What is it like for you to be in New York? How do you feel being a Purple Heart recipient?
Oh, it's kind of exciting.
It's exciting?
Mm-hmm.
It's exciting. Why did you join the Army?
Huh?
Why did you join the Army?
I was drafted.
Okay.
Is that being taped?
Yes, we're live. We're live. Well, thank you. I know it's very exciting for you to be here and to be with others. Dr. Schieber, you not only served with the Army, but you also are a teacher now. What inspired you to go that route?
So actually, I had a change of mind during my deployment to Afghanistan. We had to guard some of the schools for the young girls. And just the experience, seeing them not being able to get the education they needed, kind of inspired me that I wanted to go into education back here.
And as far as when you were in the military, give us, what was it like? I mean, obviously, being a woman too, not very common at all.
Yes, so I would say it was a daily struggle because I was a mechanic, so I was even more of a male-dominant field. So I had to prove myself on a daily basis, making sure they know I know how to do my job. Mm-hmm. And of course, then I was the one that got injured. wasn't that great.
Yeah, can you talk to us about that? What happened?
So it was my first deployment to Iraq. We were in Mosul. We did a convoy mission, and we got ambushed, and I was shot in my right rib cage. Recovered fairly well from that, stayed in the military, deployed to Iraq again. And then in 2016, went to Afghanistan, hidden a roadside bomb, and had 9 broken vertebrae. So that ended my career right there.
Wow, that's unbelievable. And so you teach in Pennsylvania now?
Correct.
Yeah. Any advice you would like to give to anybody, a young person who is considering getting into the military? Because I know the Army and other branches, are struggling with recruitment. That is true.
So you need to know that it's going to be tough. Especially if you're a young woman that wants to join, it's gonna be tough. You're gonna have to prove yourself. But I also always tell them, don't let them talk you out of the job that you want to do, because you can.
You can do anything, right?
Yeah, correct.
Robert, what was it like to serve in the Army?
I had a rough time.
You did? What happened?
Oh, I started out in Normandy in the hedgerow country. You want me to go ahead?
Sure, yeah.
All right. After that, at the breakthrough, I went down to Brittany in France, and drove 20 to 30 miles, and we stopped for the night. This plane came over, and we didn't pay attention because we thought it was Bedtime Charlie. Wanted to take pictures. Mm-hmm. It circled, came back, and strafed us.
Wow.
I was wounded, 5 pieces rattled in my back.
Wow, unbelievable. Well, thank you for everything that you've done, and
Yeah.
thank you so much. We really appreciate it. An honor to have you with us here today. Thank you so much. All right, and we're going to have more Purple Heart recipients in the next hour. Another hour of Wake Up America starts right now. Thank you.